What if I told you that one of America's most controversial tool stores could actually save your life in an emergency? I'm talking about Harbor Freight, a place that preppers either swear by or completely avoid. The truth is, most people are shopping there completely wrong. In this video, you'll discover the hidden gems and dangerous pitfalls of shopping at Harbor Freight for survival gear. I'll reveal which items are surprisingly reliable, which ones could fail when you need them most, and the insider strategies that smart preppers use to build comprehensive emergency kits without breaking the bank. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to navigate Harbor Freight like a pro and avoid the costly mistakes that could leave you vulnerable when disaster strikes. Welcome to Crisis Horizon, where we cut through the noise to bring you practical preparedness advice. If you find this guide valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more survival in prepping content that could make all the difference when disaster strikes. Let's start with why Harbor Freight has become such a hotly debated topic in the prepping community. On one side, you have preppers who've built their entire gear collections from Harbor Freight, swearing by the incredible value and surprisingly reliable performance of many items. On the other side, you have survivalists who refuse to set foot in the store, convinced that cheap tools will fail when you need them most. The reality is somewhere in between, and understanding this is crucial to your survival strategy. Harbor Freight's main advantage isn't just low prices, it's the ability to stretch your preparedness budget exponentially. Think about it this way. Would you rather have one premium flashlight for $50 or 5 decent flashlights that you can distribute throughout your home, car, and bug-out bag for the same price? This budget advantage becomes even more critical when you consider the psychological aspect of preparedness. Many people never start prepping because they think it requires expensive gear. Harbor Freight eliminates that barrier. You can walk in with $100 and walk out with a basic survival kit that covers lighting, tools, and emergency supplies. Is it going to be top-tier equipment? No. But will it keep you alive and functional during a crisis? Absolutely. But here's where it gets controversial. Harbor Freight has earned its mixed reputation honestly. Some of their products are genuinely inferior and could fail at the worst possible moment. The key is understanding the difference between cheap and affordable. Cheap means cutting corners on critical components that affect safety and reliability. Affordable means finding ways to reduce cost without compromising essential function. Harbor Freight also stocks unique items that you simply can't find at other retailers. We're talking about oddball tools, specialized equipment, and hard-to-find components that can become invaluable during emergencies. While Home Depot and Lowe's focus on mainstream consumer needs, Harbor Freight caters to mechanics, contractors, and DIY enthusiasts who need specific solutions for unique problems. Now, let's dive into what you should actually be buying. When it comes to power and lighting solutions, Harbor Freight has some genuine winners that even skeptics have to acknowledge. Their Predator line of generators has earned serious respect among preppers and YouTubers alike. These aren't just cheap knockoffs, they're reliable machines that consistently perform when the power goes out. I'm not just talking about small portable units either. Their larger generators can power essential appliances during extended outages, and they're priced at a fraction of what you'd pay for comparable units from name brands. The key is that Harbor Freight has put real engineering into these generators, not just slapped their label on the cheapest option they could find.
But generators are just part of the power equation. Harbor Freight's solar equipment deserves serious consideration for off-grid scenarios. They carry solar panels, charge controllers, and complete kits that can provide backup power for communications equipment, lighting, and small appliances. While these might not power your entire house, they're perfect for maintaining critical systems during extended emergencies. Their lighting solutions go far beyond basic flashlights. Solar pathway lights might seem like a decorative item, but they're actually brilliant for emergency preparedness. During a power outage, you can bring these inside for safe, renewable lighting that doesn't require batteries or fuel. Work lights designed for job sites can illuminate large areas, making repairs or security tasks much easier in the dark. When it comes to multi-purpose gear, Harbor Freight absolutely shines. Their tarp selection is legendary among preppers. They stock sizes from compact options perfect for bug-out bags to massive sheets that can cover vehicles or create substantial shelters. These aren't just cheap blue tarps either. They offer various weights and materials suitable for different applications. Poly sheeting is another underappreciated item that every prepper should have. This clear plastic sheeting can seal windows and doors during chemical emergencies, collect rainwater, or create greenhouse environments for growing food. At Harbor Freight, you can get large quantities for a fraction of what specialty retailers charge. Don't overlook their rope, straps, and fastener selection either. Bungee cords, ratchet straps, and zip ties are essential for securing gear, building shelters, and making emergency repairs. Harbor Freight stocks sizes and quantities that are hard to find elsewhere, including heavy-duty zip ties that can handle serious loads. Their tool selection is where Harbor Freight really demonstrates its value proposition. Hand tools like pliers, hammers, and wrenches come with lifetime warranties. Think about that, lifetime warranties on tools that cost less than a single name brand equivalent. Bolt cutters are particularly valuable for preppers, providing a way to access areas or remove obstacles during emergencies. Gardening tools become survival tools in long-term scenarios. Shovels, axes, and splitting mauls from Harbor Freight perform just as well as expensive alternatives for most applications. Their hardware kits containing screws, anchors, O-rings, and springs can be invaluable for emergency repairs when specialized parts aren't available. But knowing what to buy is only half the equation. Understanding what to avoid and how to shop smart is equally critical. Harbor Freight's review system is your best friend here, but you need to know how to use it properly. Don't just look at the star rating, pay attention to the number of reviews and what people are actually saying. My rule is simple. I want to see at least 4.5 stars with 300 or more reviews before I consider a purchase. This gives me confidence that the product has been tested by enough people to reveal any serious issues. When you see consistently positive reviews from people who've used the item for months or years, that's a strong indicator of reliability. The review comments are particularly valuable because they'll often reveal how the product performs under stress or in specific applications. Look for reviews from people who are using the items for similar purposes to what you have in mind. A mechanic's review of a tool will be different from a weekend warrior's experience. But there are some items you should absolutely avoid regardless of reviews. The hollow-handled survival knife is a perfect example of marketing over function. These Rambo-style knives look impressive, but the blade attachment point is fundamentally weak. When you need a knife most, the blade can separate from the handle, leaving you with a useless piece of metal.
This isn't just a Harbor Freight problem. This design is flawed across all brands. Cheap tape measures might seem harmless, but they present a real safety hazard. The metal tape is so thin it can easily cut your fingers, and the accuracy issues can cause problems in any precision work. When a quality tape measure costs only a few dollars more, there's no reason to risk injury for minimal savings. Bench vices have consistently poor reviews and numerous complaints about durability and accuracy. This is one area where Harbor Freight's budget approach clearly shows, and you're better off investing in a quality vise that will last. Now, let's talk about smart shopping strategies that can maximize your preparedness value. Think of Harbor Freight tools as starter gear and backups. If you're new to prepping, you can build a complete basic toolkit without breaking the bank. These tools are also perfect for keeping in your car, office, or secondary locations where losing expensive gear would be painful. The low cost makes Harbor Freight tools excellent for loaning out. You won't lose sleep if a neighbor doesn't return a $10 wrench, which encourages community building and mutual aid, both critical aspects of preparedness. In long-term crisis scenarios, inexpensive tools could become valuable barter items when normal supply chains are disrupted. Understanding warranties is crucial for making smart purchases. Hand tools typically come with lifetime warranties, making them essentially risk-free investments. Power tools usually have 90-day warranties, which might seem short, but you can purchase extended coverage if you need it for critical applications. Harbor Freight's digital coupon system has replaced their famous paper coupons, but deals are still available if you know where to look. Check their website and app regularly, and don't hesitate to ask about current promotions when you're in the store. A quick search for current coupons before you shop can yield significant savings. The key to successful Harbor Freight shopping is balancing cost with reliability. Use their review system religiously, understand what you're getting for your money, and don't expect miracles from budget tools. But when you shop smart, you can build comprehensive preparedness kits that would cost thousands of dollars elsewhere. Remember, the best gear is gear you actually have when you need it. A Harbor Freight tool in your hand is infinitely more valuable than an expensive tool you couldn't afford to buy. Focus on building redundancy and coverage across all your preparedness needs, then upgrade individual items as your budget allows. Harbor Freight isn't perfect, but for preppers willing to shop strategically, it represents an opportunity to build substantial emergency capabilities without massive investment. The key is knowing what to buy, what to avoid, and how to maximize the value of every dollar you spend on preparedness. Your survival depends not just on having the right tools, but on understanding how to acquire them smartly and use them effectively when everything else fails.